Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about, this whole HR block stuff. Now, before I get into this, there was a time where you actually could, have the IRS themselves do it, and they would do it for free, and since they would know how much it was taken out for you. But a long time ago, businesses like Hughes Jackson and H&R Blocks and the other ones fought against this and got the leadership to make laws where the leadership couldn't give that to you anymore, and made it where you had to go for them to do it. Now, there are upsides and downsides to it. Yes, you do have to give them, you got to deal with them for their business, but at least they have an understanding of how it works, unlike someone who would have their own tool and do it and wouldn't know what the right answer would be, if they were answering it right, if they were putting this in right, and then taking a risk that they made a mistake and not knowing if they did or did not, and have the IRS tell them, well, I think you made a mistake, you should have said yes to this or no to that. Or, well, you answered this when you should have answered that. That means you're not going to make this, getting this back, or whatever. So, yeah. Even though that might be true with some cases, with them doing that, well, actually, that might be true with them seeking to fight to keep laws that were made it where you had to go for them to do it. Well, you don't have to go for them to do it. You can do it yourself. You take a more seek of getting certain things wrong or not answering things right, since you don't have the wisdom of knowing how they answer, what not to answer, and what to say. So yeah, going through one of them, it is worth it, because at least they know what they're doing. They can help you out with what to say, what not to say, and what to write down, and what to put in. They do all the heavy lifting for you. Yes, you do have to deal with them for their business. That is true, since it is a business. But the way I look at it, at least you know that you got all the answers right and all the things were said right. So there ain't no seek of the leadership asking you, hey, you made a mistake here. Did you mean to make this a big rune? Or did you mean that you wanted this amount when you didn't want this amount? You know how it goes like. So anyway, it was like this. Well, what are we taking out today? Oh, what am I taking out today? Well, I never make enough to get on the land leadership toll. The land toll, but I always seem to make enough to get on the raid toll, even though that kind of gets back a bit. But no, when I think of it, most likely what I am up making, if I make enough, comes from near. Yeah, we'll do that. Hell yeah, Jordan said. You're probably thinking, well, Jordan, what income would you be telling for toll? All the income I made from being a show player, even though it's not full income, since I only work not full time but half time, if that's the English word or not. Maybe it's a borrowed word, I don't know. But that's still workable income, and toll was still taken out, even though I didn't make enough to never get on the land toll for anything. And when I mean land toll, I'm referring to the land leadership. Alright? And I may have made enough to get myself on the raid income toll. And everyone makes enough to get on the near income toll, so it goes all being set. well, you really wouldn't be making anything from the raid, since the raid and you are about even when it comes to how much someone took out for you, so it's about even. Well, that's good. And as far as the near goes, you have to mail the thing in. Yeah, I know that. Gotta go mailing that little thing to Los Angeles Stead saying, well, here's the truth that toll was taken out to you, and that I know it was taken out, and now we can both say that we're even. Yep. Because everyone would believe that the near leadership would be mind readers. I don't know why. I just think that they just, I guess, believe that if the toll was taken out by your worker, or who you work for, your hirer, they would believe that it would already be there, and then somebody would say, yeah, I just saw that come in, da-da-da, I don't need a sheet to vouch for it. Well, apparently it doesn't work that way, and you got to send in a sheet that tells them, hey, it was taken out. They know it was taken out, because they're not mind readers. Apparently they want a sheet that says, yes, your hirer did take out this toll for us. We did see it. It was put into holding or gathering or wherever they put it. Yeah. So it is what it is. Jordan says, I don't get that much back. To say that the income I do make isn't enough to get me on land income toll. It makes me enough to get on the raid income toll, but not enough enough for them to say we're even. And as far as near goes, I don't think anyone ever gets anything back from near anyway. In case you don't know what these words mean, land's the English word, raid's the English word, and so is near. Since federal's a French borrowed word, state's a Latin borrowed word, and local is a Latin borrowed word. So yeah, it would be land, raid, earldom, and near. And I'm sure everyone knows the English word since we speak English. I just picked not to say those borrowed words, so I just threw them out there because they had to be thrown out there for somebody else to say, oh, what they are. Because you all know how our speech doesn't know it and doesn't know what it wants to be. Our speech got so many borrowed words borrowed into it that sometimes folks don't know what our speech is. But that's a whole unlike saga and tale for another day. Alright? So, yeah. Alright, that's it. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.